Week 8, the Sunday six-pack starts off with a great game in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals hosting the Eagles. Right now, Cam at Sports Interaction, the Bengals are 2.5-point favorites.
Let's keep it under 3, Dave. I like the Cincinnati Bengals. This is when they start. Always slow, and then they ramp up as the season progresses. Listen, Philadelphia beat a bad New York Giants football team. Cincinnati at home, under 3. Got to take the Bengals, Dave.
Yeah, there's going to be some points in that game as well. Two strong offenses. Defensive, little susp. Let's move on to the Texans hosting the Colts. Sports Interaction has the Texans as 6-point favorites. Houston has won 3 of the last 4 games against the Colts, including a win in Indy in week number 1.
Did anybody watch that Colts-Miami game? The fact that they won, Miami killed themselves in that game. Richardson, great runner, horrible thrower. I'm going to tell you, Houston could have beat Green Bay, Dave. This is a spot for them. I know it's a divisional game. I think they murder these guys by 10+. So I'm going to take Houston.
Speaking of divisional games, pretty good one coming up with the Falcons in Tampa Bay. Poor Buccaneers, losing 2 key receivers. That offense has kind of fizzled down to nothing. Atlanta, 2.5-point favorites on the road.
You know what, Dave? I'm going back. Frank Falcon, absolutely brutal against the Seahawks. One of our dogs came through really good there. This is the thing. The Buccaneers are so beat down. Atlanta did beat them earlier in overtime, Dave. With all the injuries, I don't think Tampa can get through it. Give me Frankie Falcon.
Bills are on the road in our next game. They're 3-point favorites in Seattle against the Seahawks. DK Metcalf will not play in this game. That's big to that offense.
It is, but you got Bobo, you got Chenault, you got other guys. That's the thing about Seattle. A lot of other guys can step up in this game. Listen, Buffalo looks great. Allen's rolling. This is a very tough place to play. I got to take the 3 with the Seahawks. They look fantastic against the Falcons, Dave, and I'm going to take the pooch here, even though they're a bird.
Yeah, they certainly are. Bears and Commanders are one of the games we've highlighted right from day one just because it features the 2 best quarterbacks in this year's class. However, at press time, we're not exactly sure about Daniels, who is a question mark at best. But right now, Chicago, 2.5-point favorites on the road.
Dave, can you help me with this one? I don't know what to do. This is one of the toughest.
And Marcus Mariota looked good last week.
Think about Mariota. They know what he can do. He can move a little bit. He's no Jaden Daniels. But you know what? Washington's offensive line is surprising, Dave. That's the story of this team. And the defense is actually playing better. Shockingly, I will take the 2.5, but this game is tough.
Yeah, it really is. Sunday Night Football features 2 legendary teams in the Cowboys and 49ers. Right now in Sports Interaction, the 49ers are 5-point favorites. There are some rumors that Christian McCaffrey will play. We're not certain at this time. My gut tells me no. But right now on offense, the 49ers are hurting.
Oh, they're hurting big time. The receiver situation last week was brutal. I got to tell you, Purdy really regressing too. And some of those throws against Kansas City were brutal. But you get the Dallas Cowboys. These guys are banged up as well. I don't care if they're coming off a bye week. Give me San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm on board as well. The Dallas Cowboys are very good guests. They usually leave with a loss.